I think it's about transparency as well as accountability. We're seeing lots and lots of new algorithms coming forward from, say, Amazon Alexa and Google Home with our voice-activated devices to people talking about connected cars and other things. And the question is really, how do we know whether these systems are safe? Are they actually working correctly? And really, who is accountable if things go wrong?
So we're not just talking about, robots that look a little bit like creepy human beings. We're talking about all forms of AI, artificial intelligence. I mean, this could be interactive call centres, or it could be, as you say, the Internet of Things within the home.
Yeah, I mean, it's what I call soft AI and then hard AI, which are different definitions. But essentially, there are things when you're just on your mobile phone or on the website and you're just doing things and interacting, and then the device gives you suggestions or it translates a language from one to another. It's all part of the machine intelligence that's starting to capture. It's profiling what you like and dislike. I mean, the work I do with around, say, smart metering, around being able to analyse your use energy habits, or all this is driven by machine learning. Equally, robots, as you say, with connected cars or with in medical procedures, surgical procedures, there's lots of very good things. It's not all negative. But the question is really around, how is jobs going to evolve? What are the skills are going to change? But equally, as you say, alluded to with the European Parliament movement in this area around identity, is that we've got to be careful as to how are these robot devices or software programs going to evolve? Who is controlling this? How can we oversee when things go wrong? Because not things are always going to work correctly in the first case.
So what are the kind of rules they're following? I gather they've been looking to science fiction, to the Asimov rules. Can you explain what those are?
Yeah. Yes, I mean, there's the 3 laws of robotics. The first one is a robot cannot harm a human or allow a human to be harmed. The second is a robot must protect humans, and then the third is it can't or must obey rules of a human, but not contradict the first rule, which is the third law, if a human instructs the robot to say do something dangerous. So it's all about protecting the human with a set of core guiding principles. Now, this is fine in terms of outcome-based management, but the question is, do we have the ability to control some robots? Because there's a whole class of robots evolving now, software programs evolving now, where we don't actually know. Some of the experts that I've certainly done some work with and been listening to around deep learning, for example, where they don't actually know quite how the robot works or how the algorithm works. So again, back to my first point, it's about visibility and transparency. For sure, we need rules, but we need to, again, how do we measure those rules? Do we need some oversight? And I think this is something we're going to start to see also, some recommendations around a body to oversee the use of robots and automated intelligence.
Mark Skilton, a lot to think about there.